We're looking to see if anything has changed, if we got suddenly any special deals on anything. What have we looked at? We've looked at flashlights, radios, meters, hard drives, RAM, some computer stuff. Amazon doesn't seem to be very good at tracking us anymore. They used to be really good about, like, almost snooping on what you're doing and recommending things based on that. But they seem to have, like, backed off on doing that or something. But, of course, we know they're still snooping. But, we see here, I'm curious if Xiegu prices have changed. But you're still asking way too much money for the G90. $79 off on this one is not bad. This one here might be good for this price. I don't know. You're saving 50 bucks. This one I think is probably the best deal. As far as the $490 goes. Yeah, I see it went $239 here. But nothing special happening there. This might be okay for 207. I don't know. I think I'd seen them 199 before. I read some reviews on this radio. They're kind of mixed, up in the air. Might be a good beat around radio for 10 meters. And this radio here seems interesting. You sure like a lot of money for these TID radios. I've not really seen too much of this thing, this UB22. There was a lot of them on there for a while. And most of this stuff's just crap. You know, it's all like just the same regurgitated Bofang radios. And or like here, this is, you know, talk pods. Here's an Anytone version of that same radio I was showing you. It's just a million different UV5Rs. Gets old after a while. These are great to have right here. I think they should be cheaper than what they're charging, to be honest, but for the spectrum analyzers and all that kind of stuff, these are very, very helpful. Very helpful. I have some, but I cannot find them. Yeah, there's just really not a whole lot of stuff on here when you look up that category. They do still have this deal on these for $31, so it ends up being about $15.50, or you know, maybe $16 for a radio. That's normally $27 each, so you're saving like $9 a radio. So, I thought that was probably the best deal that I've really seen so far. Some of the deals on the Nano VNAs and the Tiny SAs were pretty good too, but for the most part, to me, I knocked over my heater. Hold on. It seems to me that the deals are just kind of elsewhere on stuff that I don't care about. Let's look up and let's see if they're selling these. So this one here, if it's made correctly, it should be pretty good for that price. I think it was this one last year that was a piece of crap. I built this one, and it was a little bit difficult for me. It was this one right here. This one had all kinds of problems. I bought one and had it exchanged 2 different times. Some other people on the channel bought them. They all said they had the same problem. It just didn't work right. Not sure why. When I opened it up too, the board was different color than the other one, and it had a bunch of inductors that normally would have had toroids, didn't have any at all. They were air wound. So what I bought was originally this one here, and I bought it when it was about this price. So if you build the antenna tuner kit, you order this, you're going to get all this stuff here, and you'll actually get another display, which is actually, I think, a better display. It's 2 colors. I wonder if they show the display. I actually need to look for the display because I think I can probably use it on my... Yeah, it's right here. I can use it on my... what do you call it? My jumbo spot. So yeah, you get all that stuff. And then you just need to buy the board. You see the board right here? See where those toroids are? Okay, perfect. So right here, these last 2 or 3, only the first one was wound on toroids on the other deal. So you don't know what you're going to get. And that tuner did not work right. Are they selling MFJ tuners on here? It's kind of crazy. You're not going to be able to get these pretty soon either. Okay, so you can buy this one fully assembled for $39 and then buy that case and then put it together. I like this one a little bit better. Now, let me tell you, if you've never wound these before, they're not easy. So, yeah, it was a little bit tricky. Unless you really want to build it, I think this is the way to go. So you could buy that for $39 and then buy the case, so you're like $40 plus another $30, $70. Or you could buy the damn board for $34 and you got to put it together. The only thing on it is the chip. The PIC chip is already there. You got to solder everything else. Although, if you did that, you wouldn't end up doing the SMA connectors, and then you could then connect up your other stuff later. Now, this is just one of the boards. I have the older board that is not, or maybe the newer board that is not black. I need to see if I can find it. I don't know if it's still on here anymore. Might not be. What is this? Matte tuner. These are supposed to be good, but I think they're expensive for what they are. But these ones here, these ones with the green button, and these are junk. I don't know about this one. Uses a different type of display too. Another thing I need to do, I got to do a video on this later. I need to take apart an Icom microphone and a Zygu microphone because they look the same. They've copied everything exactly. So I'm curious. I know they're different, but I'm curious what the differences are. Let's see if we can find. Maybe we click on this one. Maybe it'll suggest the kit down below. Sometimes it does. Version 3.2 program. Okay. So the display is all one color here, but on mine I have a different color up there. It's like a yellow color. So this is the one I would definitely buy, assuming that it's properly made. There's lots of information on this one. And like I said, I built mine in kit form though. So let's find the case. So normally when you find the case, recommended to you will be the kit. And they don't appear to have the other kit anymore. So you could either buy this thing for $70 or you can build it for $34 plus $28. Which is what? $62? You save $8, something like that. It's a fun project, but if you've never done one of these, it's going to drive you nuts because the information on it's not real great. They give you a piece of paper and all that, but you can also find these on eBay too. So they don't come like this. This is the older instructions. They're showing you with SMA connectors on the back. So this is the older blue board. It'd be green on one side and blue on the other, not black. And that's what my board looked like that I ordered last year. You can buy the case, you can buy this, you can buy that. I don't think I ever did a review on it on the Amazon. I used to write reviews for Amazon. I don't anymore. It's not worth my time. Anyway, guys, these should be a decent tuner. So anyway, we'll catch you later.